Hey, what up, seller? So you're probably looking to sell your house pretty soon. In this video, I'm gonna explain how to sell your house for the most. So you're trying to sell your house, right? But you're not in a rush to sell it, but then you also don't want to get lowballed, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's trying to sell their house for the most. In this video, I'm gonna explain exactly what you need to do and how it works. So when you're selling your house, there's three things that determine the value of your house. First thing is the location and the condition. So the location meaning the size of the lot, if it's close to the city, what area, if it's close to schools or places to hang out. The condition you can change if it needs upgrades, if it needs any repairs. The second thing that determines the value of the house is the realtor you choose, and the third thing is the strategy they use. So probably the most important time when selling your house is that first week it's on the market. If the house is listed really well, it will sell probably in a day or so. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not, if it's over listed, it's going to sit on the market for a while. And most of the time, when a buyer sees a house that's been on the market for a while, the first thing they think of is something's wrong with the house. So when you're selling your house, it really doesn't matter what you think or I think the house is worth. It all comes down to what the appraiser determines the value of your house is, and the appraiser is the person that comes out to your house and researches other homes in the area that were sold recently and comparing those sold homes to your house. Let me explain this, right? So say I'm trying to sell a Pokemon card, right? I'm trying to sell a Charizard on eBay and it's worth around $3,000, right? I'm not going to list it for $5,000 because no one's going to click on it and it's just going to sit on there for a while. It's better to list it say at $1 and have all these people follow the listing, and at the last minute they bid up and you'll probably get more than 3,000 just because everybody likes to win.
I 65 now 75 75 sold your way 65.
Same thing with real estate, man. If whenever you're listing a house, it's better to underprice it a little bit below market value, so that way it causes a bidding war and you have multiple buyers trying to fight over the house. When you have that scenario, you can tell, a good agent can tell which buyers really wants the house no matter what, you know what I'm saying? And then that way you can negotiate and get more money for your house. That way they'll be more willing to waive some of the contingencies the inspection period or the appraisal. So that first week is probably the most important week. That determines everything. If you don't get an offer in that first week, then there's something wrong with your list price. And that's what I mean by the strategy your agent chooses. Okay, so what the appraiser does is they come out to your house and they'll put your house on a map and pin it. They'll draw a circle around probably a mile and a half around your house, and they'll pull 3 houses that are similar to yours and determine the value of the house. And whatever value it comes back at, that's the most that the banks will give to the buyer for the loan. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter, say you think your house is worth $1 million, but the appraisal comes back at 300,000. I mean, the lender for the buyer is just going to give 300,000 to the buyer to buy the house. So when you're preparing to sell your house, you got to make sure the house shows very well. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you want all the countertops to be clear, maybe 1 or 2 big items on the countertops, but the more vacant the home is, the better too, because then buyers can run in and out of the house and you don't have any conflict when you're trying to show the house. Say you're still living there and someone's trying to show the house at 9 p.m. after work, but you're at home chilling because you just came back from work and eating dinner or whatever, then you kind of lose the opportunity of showing the house. If you don't live there and all the space is clear too, you want the buyer to come in and fall in love with the house, with the space. You know what I'm saying? You want them to envision all their stuff in the house. So the more things you have hidden, the better. You know what I'm saying? So declutter the house and depersonalize the house too. So meaning take away all your picture frames of your dogs and your kids and your family and put them in the closet or the garage. And then next, make sure your pictures are on point, man. That's the first impression of your house. When people are clicking on Zillow or all the MLS, they're going to look at your pictures of your house, and if they don't look nice, it doesn't have a lot of natural light, and it doesn't look very lively, they're not going to look at your house. They're not going to want to look at your house in person. So make sure your pictures are taken by professionals. You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed that a lot of real estate agents, they still take pictures on their phone and they're dimmy and just wrong angles and everything. So just choose a real estate agent that's going to put money into your house too. You know what I'm saying? They're going to hire the professional photographers, the videographers, the people to make videos of your home too. So it shows niceness and gets all those buyers in there, you know what I'm saying, that first week. So when you're preparing the house to show well, you want to get the lawn and the backyard taken care of. So cut the grass, trim the bushes, take out some of the debris from the roof, the leaves around the house, so it shows nice when they're pulling up into the neighborhood and they look at your house and oh, shit is dope. So yeah, that's it. So in summary, 3 things that you need to do that determine the value of your house is the condition, the location, the realtor that you choose, and then also their strategy that they use to sell your house. If you liked and enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.